Okay, I just finished the welding part of the repair on the wheel horse deck. This piece here has been re-welded in. This would normally be adjustable, but unfortunately due to the damage on the deck, that piece is no longer adjustable. It is adjustable still on the opposite side, so if anyone does in the future need to do any adjustments to it, that's where you have to do it. This side here has been permanently welded in place. Really, there was two ways of fixing this. Cut out everything here and start over. I cut back probably to these two holes right here and here, and then start over completely, or do what I did and welded in a piece of steel behind it and braced it. My biggest worry is if I cut out everything, I wouldn't get these two holes back right where they belong. So that's why I did it this way. And as you can see, there's burn marks right here on the sticker. That's as far as the weld to go on the other side, which I'll show in a second. Unfortunately, I got a hole right here, so as you can see, I can stick my finger up through here. Every time I touch that, it just burned away what's left of the steel right here, which is very, very thin. What I'm going to do is, I got a fiberglass repair kit, put some resin right here and all down in here, and put a piece of fiberglass mat over top of it. I'll cut it to fit first and put that into place. That should work out on that. Then here, I'm going to be doing the same. Cut a piece of fiberglass mat just to cover this in, and same with the other hole, and same with the other holes. It's kind of weird damage on this deck. The front edge is solid, it's just that the top edge here is bad. The obviously where the back wheel is, and that one spot over there. Around the spindles is solid. Around all the rest of the mounts is solid. Everything else on this deck is solid except for the spots I mentioned, which is weird. It really rotted out in a weird spot and in a weird way, but it's solid now. Really, the only way you're moving that is with a sledgehammer. It's good enough for now. Once I put the fiberglass matting on there as well, that will help it that much more. Okay, I'm gonna get it flipped over and I'll show you my work on the other side. Okay, here's what I had to do on the other side. Again, around the edges, everywhere I would try and fill in a hole, it would just burn through. It's just so thin in that area. But you can see the studs sticking through right in this area here. That's the old bolts from what's actually holding that bracket in place. So that bracket's physically being welded to this new piece here, and all this has been re-strengthened. Also, there is a curve in this section here, so if I would have cut a flat piece of steel, I would have had to bend it, and that's a worry I was having as well. If I was to bend it into place, what if I didn't get the proper bend? It throws off everything on the actual deck itself. Just show you around the spindles. Solid. It's all solid except for that area that I mentioned. It's unfortunate, but I'm going to try and fix it as best I can, because this machine's worth more as a cutter than it is as a parts machine. So put it back down. But in the front here, all this is solid. You wouldn't think this wheel is solid, but it's actually still solid. I can actually pick it up from this. So this here is movable, so that's why that moved. But from the frame, it's solid. It's just right in here is bad. So in the front edge, solid, not solid. So when they did this brace here, they should have actually put something right here, which I may or may not end up doing. But since, like I said, I'm doing the fiberglassing, once that fiberglass sets and dries, it's going to be just as strong as the steel is. So at least it should be. But over here, this here should operate the way it should. It's a little bit out of alignment since it's not sitting right, and I don't have the center bracket in yet. That will be going in very soon. As soon as I'm done with the rest of the welding, I get those holes drilled. Actually, no, as soon as I'm done with the rest of the work on here, I'll get those holes drilled and get that mount put back in. It looks like that could actually be mounted over here, or that's for something else, but I'm not sure. But so I drill these back through, put the mount on, and it should be good. So just a quick update on the old wheel horse deck. It's coming along slowly but surely, and the serial number is still intact. Just the sticker on this side definitely got burned a bit. It's unfortunate, but nothing else I could do. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please try and comment.